Hello guys, how are we doing? Welcome back to the Free Hammers. This is the preview for the Carabao Cup game that kicks off on Wednesday night against Tottenham Hotspur. A game that may or may not go ahead according, COVID. So many games are being called off at the moment. Tottenham are due to play Liverpool today as I make this video. Obviously, I don't know the result of that as I'm making this video. This is the 218th meeting in all competitions. In terms of just the League Cup, it was really interesting to do some research. This will be the 11th time we've played, and the records are incredible actually. So it stands as 4 wins each. So 4 wins for West Ham, 4 losses, which is exactly the same as Tottenham, 4 wins and 4 losses. And there's also 2 draws in the middle. Obviously back then there was replays. In terms of aggregate score, it doesn't look good over the... I know it doesn't matter, but it's just interesting to look at. They're currently winning 15-8 in terms of goals over all the years. Our first meeting was in the League Cup against them was back in 1966, a game that we did win. One of the biggest losses for us was a 5-0 loss back in 1987. And obviously recently good form against them. We've had the 2-1 win, the 3-2 win. But the most recent one back in 2018, we did sadly lose that 3-1. They've not played a game for a while. Like I say, they're supposed to play Liverpool today. They've had 3 fixtures cancelled, including Europa League, games against Brighton and games against Leicester. Their last win was a 3-0 win against Norwich, a team that we was ironically meant to play yesterday. Out for them at the moment. Obviously, this can change by Wednesday, but according to websites, currently out for them is Romero, the centre back, Moira, and possibly Son as well. He's one of the ones that are out. Is out with COVID at the moment, so it would be good if those players are out. How Conte will play this, I don't know. Will the league be more of a priority, knowing that there is a good chance they'll probably lose to Liverpool today, and there's some catch-up games still to go where they can overtake us. Obviously, Arsenal sadly overtook us yesterday, and they're starting to slowly look quite good again, Arsenal. So he may look at that and think, well, actually, I should take priority over the league. But the West Ham Tottenham game is always, the fans won't allow it to be, taken easily. Their strengths are free kicks. They score a lot of goals from free kicks, and they do protect leads well when they do get the lead. Something different from last year where they was dropping leads quite, obviously, as seen with the 3-3 against them last year. Weaknesses is finishing, apparently, even though, they've got Harry Kane, Son, Moira, all good for a goal. Apparently finishing has been one of their weaknesses this year and not scoring enough goals. Hopefully that can continue. And obviously aerial duels, something that we've been good at, but we've sort of gone a little bit off the boil recently. We're desperate for a really good performance again. The Chelsea game was fantastic. Liverpool game was fantastic, but there's been a lot of tired and lackluster, running out of ideas performances. And this sort of game, this game is important. We need to lift ourselves for this game, really go for it. I want the semi-final. I do. I want us to get into a semi-final. Something to look forward to after Christmas. And again, it's another carrot that you can throw at, players that you're trying to sign that if they haven't played for other teams in the competition. You can say, look, come to West Ham, we've got semi-final, so close. It's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. They like to play the 3-4-2-1 formation. Obviously, since Conte's come in, he's changed it around a little bit. Sort of a bit narrower, not so wide. We know Conte's a good manager. His record against West Ham is he's played West Ham 5 times. 2 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses, so a very even record. David Moyes and Conte have come up against each other 4 times. 2 wins for Conte, 1 draw and 1 win for David Moyes. The aggregate score between the 2 guys is 7-3 to Conte. Obviously, that's back in his Chelsea days, with a fantastic Chelsea team that he did obviously win the league with. Looking at us, hopefully, the extra few days rest to be a week, won't it? By the time the game kicks off, since the Arsenal game, if it does go ahead. It's a shame for maybe someone like Ashby, who would have really got a chance in the Norwich game to have shown himself. I don't know what happens technically with Soufal's card. Obviously, I think that will come to light in the next day or two. Will he be suspended for this one, as this is technically the next game, even though Norwich would have been the game he was banned for? Will he be banned for Norwich in the future? I don't know where that lies. Like I say, if anyone does have any information on that, please drop it in the comments. We're very interested to read about that. Cresswell surely back for this game. Obviously Diop and Dawson picked themselves. Maybe he'll go Areola in goal, knowing that there's no Europa League games now for a long time, not till March. I'm just thinking of possible changes. I wouldn't change it about too much. Obviously Rice and Soucek pick themselves at the moment because there is no one else, and Rice obviously you can't drop. Bowen, Lanzini, Benrahma, Fornells, I don't know which ones he'll go for. I know I've been saying about Antonio not playing too well, but he loves the Tottenham game. And this really is a chance for him to get up for it. He doesn't particularly like Tottenham. He loves playing against them though, but you can tell he gets the West Ham thing. He gets what that game's about, and hopefully, if there's any time to break this voodoo and this long run that he's gone on without a goal now, this is the game to do it. Send West Ham into the semi-final. Yeah, I'm very nervous for it. It's a game we love, and it's also a game we hate the most. It's going to be a nervous roller coaster. It always is. It's, like I say, we hate to lose this game, but we love to win it. Like I say, tense game. I think there'll be a few goals in it. I think it could be like a 2-2 and maybe, potentially going to extra time this game. I just hope we don't capitulate and fall to pieces like sometimes we do. Like I'm looking at some of the losses there on my notes. Big 5-0 losses, 3-1 losses. Not that, please, not that. At least be in the game and, give it a go. If we go out, we go out. I'd be gutted because we're so close. But yeah, we've got a chance. We've got a massive chance. It just there's that little bit of anxiety and pessimism at the moment because we haven't played well for a few games now, and we need that little boost again, that little bounce again to get going again. And it's a real good opportunity to do that. But like I say, who knows whether this fixture will even go ahead. We will find out very, very soon. It could even be behind closed doors. That's another one. Might go ahead, but be behind closed doors. May play into our advantage. But yeah, that's it for the preview today, guys. I may do a live show later, but like I say, I'm off a bit more now, so I'll definitely, knock up a live show at some point this week, and we can have a nice chat before Christmas kicks in. Until next time, guys, come on your irons, hit that subscribe button, comment along, let me know what you guys think. So close to 4K now, it'd be great to hit that very, very soon. Keep believing. Let's go.